Hi guys, good morning. I want to start this day by telling you, by giving you a quotation from a book that I'm reading from Chris Gardner. Start where you are, and which is just great. We're all starting where we are, and it is reflect on the power of choice, not the power of chance, because too many people nowadays are just complaining about not achieving results, about not being where they are because I don't know, probably because they believe that that's due to their background, that that's due to their family, that there is generational cycles that they can break. And Chris Gardner, in his book Start Where You Are, actually gives great examples, not just about himself, but about normal people, how normal people like us, like you guys, like me, can always relate to something back in their life. So if you are in this moment in your life when you're considering, I'm not really where I wanted to be, and it's not due to any of my fault, but really it's a condition. If you don't feel responsible for where you are, you may want to pause for a bit and start asking yourself a question. Or do I remember a moment in my life when I took a decision and that really made a difference? Or do I remember that moment in my life when I joined a program that everybody else was joining, and I ended up down the road realizing that it didn't really get any result for me? See, the question here that you need to ask yourself, that we all need to ask ourselves, is why are we so keen to impose the dream of inconsistency onto somebody else? We need to realize that it is our choices, it is our decisions that has led us to where we are today. And another great teaching from this book is the following: that no matter what great people you look up to, and you should always have great people to look up to, there is one great single trait they have in common in their pursuit of success. And that is that they all can almost unmistakably recognize and remember, acknowledge a specific moment in their life when they took a decision to take a different route for themselves. So they all can relate to that single instant in their life when they started thinking different things and doing different things to achieve different results. We are all different people, but all of these great people that we consider great people say, they don't think about themselves as being great people or anything above the average or out of this world. So it means that if they have done it, we can do that. You can do that. We all have the power of choice. And even a bonus for you here, guys. If you get to thinking that the power of chance is stronger than the power of choice, you are limiting yourself. You're actually going to struggle, because you will never get to the point where you realize that you have control over what it is that you are doing and the effect that you want to achieve. So start by taking small steps. It doesn't really need to be a big leap forward. Any big road can be walked step by step. So start with a very small achievable step. You know what the great substance of that is, what a great outcome for you from that would be? That by achieving one small step, you would get all the confidence you need, that you can not only replicate it, but get into increasingly bigger steps towards your goal that you want to achieve. And this is it for today, guys, from Luca Daily. A great lesson from Chris Gardner. If you haven't done so, read his book. Start from where you are. It's just great. It's full of teachings. And why don't you also start doing something else? You'll find a link here to sign up to my newsletter. And if you need inspiration to what are these small steps that you can start taking today to start taking a different route in your life and create the path for success, step by step, sign up. You'll be surprised by the things that you can achieve, especially when you're in contact with the right people. To your success, guys. And I would also like to say to all the people out there in Toronto, Canada, from the SFM Momentum Day, I would love to be with you guys. I just couldn't this time. I wish you all the best. I'm sure it's going to be great. Bye, guys. I will see you there.